Alright, hi YouTube, this is Elevator from XX Elevator Music Plays XX Gaming and more. And today is the start of a new series that actually a fellow YouTuber actually gave me a smart idea for. His channel is Dr. John Smith, so if you want to go check him out, he does live streams and little chat videos and whatnot. And today he was on a live stream. He still is at this moment, but currently he's kind of AFK. I'm not going to go into detail on that, but he told me to try and make a better airplane, and like whatever he builds, build better. So first video of the series is going to be airplanes. So this, guys, to be honest, I'm going to tell you right now, this is the first time I've ever tried to attempt building an airplane on Minecraft. So bear with me, because this might turn out bad. So if you're going to want to build along with me, it may be a crappy one, again. Grab yourself concrete, white concrete. I'm going to go with black concrete for the tires. And then, I'm going to go for, light blue glass block and light blue glass pane. So there we go. Now I'm going to actually start around the frame. I'm going to try my best, like I said. So let's go for, of course, if you have like a very mountainy world, like doesn't have like all flatness, you might want to find a good spot for this, or clear out your own space. But since I prefer flat worlds because it's quite the easier thing, make sure you have a good space. As you can see, I do have plenty of space, so alright, so let's get started, shall we? Okay, I'm gonna go up a couple of blocks. So at least go up. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not very good at this, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 5 blocks high. And then what you want to do is try and do the nose of the plane first. That's what I want to do, is start with the nose of the plane. So if you want it to be a good enough nose, go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try 5. 5 out, diagonal. So as you see right there, that will be like at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks. And then go back in 9 blocks. Since I have that over there, I can actually see that it's even. So there we go. And then can go up another bit. I don't know why it's not letting me place the block. Huh? Come on now. There we go. Minecraft was being a bit crappy just there. And of course, if you want to make sure the airplane has a little bit in depth, just do that so that way it doesn't look like it's going to be skinny plane. You don't want it to be actually that skinny. There we go. And there, now you got, of course I get an invite, but I'm going to ignore that because I am doing a tutorial. So, of course, we'll deal with the floor in a minute, but right now, oops, I'm not meaning to do that, but Minecraft's being a bit ridiculous. Bear with me as this game decides to be a bit rude. I'm having a little trouble right now, guys, and I don't mean it. It's just Minecraft picks the worst times to be rude to me. So now, I'm gonna go, why is this doing this to me? Okay. I don't understand why, but Minecraft wants to be rude. Okay. Let's see. Minecraft wants to be rude as heck, but are we gonna let that get in the way? No. So we should have at least something like this. Now, this is actually going to be where the cod pit will be. I can't really quite pronounce it correctly. So, let's do the floor for the cod pit. And then let's even this out in there. Now you should have something like that. I think actually I'm going to do this up like that so that way, yeah, we'll do the floor a bit higher so that way it's actually correct. So, of course, we'll go a little bit higher with it, only to have enough room to put the windshield. And the ceiling. And yes, usually airplanes have like rounded ceilings, but since I'm kind of new to making airplanes, I'm going to actually have it like that. So this is where the cod pit will be. And there you go with that. I think I should have made the nose bigger, but we'll work with it. It's just a little build, and there we go. Now we'll work on the cabin itself, where the passengers usually go. And I'll tell you a little thing. I haven't been on an airplane since I was 12, so I'm just going to try and go off memory of what an airplane looks like. Actually, that doesn't need to go out any further. Of course, I'm going to have to break some blocks now just to see. Because, of course, I'm going to be messing up a little bit, guys. But bear with me on that because, again, I have not built an airplane before on Minecraft. Now, one of these days, I will show you guys how to make a DJ set. And also an elevator, because I'm very good at it. I'm able to build elevator statues and DJ set statues. Now let's bring this floor back some. And we'll make the cockpit wall back a little so that way the captain and pilot and co-pilot seats can both be easily placed. So let's kind of do a little thing here. Making do with this, and okay. And now there. Now it'll look great, and there you go. And so I don't really need to move the cockpit wall back further at this point because I actually fixed the problem. And of course, usually cockpits don't have double doors, but since the way I had to build it is gonna have a double door. So this airplane's actually gonna be a big one, so there you go. So if you guys haven't looked over at Dr. John Smith's stream, his is actually a little bit smaller, but since I'm trying the way I've seen airplanes, with like airplane nose and whatnot, because airplanes do have a little nose. And let's go ahead and start with the wings, shall we? So the wings are usually about here, somewhat, and I'm going to go for like I'm gonna kind of do a little thing here. Where I can just do that and it'll look like a nice wing. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. Alright, wings are usually bigger. Not so I'm gonna stick with that. Oh, it'll cooperate with me there. Oh, whoops. And there. I think that looks nice. So at least go out diagonally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times at least, and then like of course have this point right here, so at least from the 7th block like 2 out, and then you can see how this is coming out. So of course go out at least 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, and then on the 5th one you start there from the front part of the airplane. As you can see right here, it's got that nice little nose there. And then do the same thing on this side. So, if Minecraft would cooperate, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. And then, of course, as you saw what I did with the last wing, do what I do right here, and just be just peachy. So at least go out 7, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7. Let's see here. Sorry about the random YouTube notifications. I play MC Mobile, so yeah, that's even. There we go. And then, of course, continue on with your cabin. Cockpit is already handled, or at least it should be at this point. I'm sorry I'm not very good at commentary, but it'll have to do, because I struggle with explaining stuff, and this is actually the first ever tutorial video I've ever done. So, hopefully I'll get better at it as the days progress, because of course there's going to be more of these coming up. And who knows, I might have the other person of this channel be on here at one point during one of my tutorials, and yeah. But of course, this is how you want it to be. And now the wings look pretty flat right now, but I might do a little more to them. Of course, Minecraft wants to be a jerk. Whoa. Guys, I try not to break blocks, but with my limited vision, it's hard not to do that. It's hard to avoid doing that. With limited vision, it's very difficult. So yeah, if you only watch this channel and you don't watch my other channel, which is Queen Elevator Crazy, then you'll probably know. You probably won't know unless you watch this video that I actually am partially blind. So yeah, I get my videos on this channel probably don't get a lot of hits, but it'll have to do for now. So as you can see right here, I'm actually putting the wall for the back, and then we'll try our best to do the wing after, or the tail. So let's do a little fancy right here. So as you can see, I'm going one in from the wall for the ceiling. Most planes say may be a little bit tall, but excuse me. Gonna try and do a little fancy with the ceiling. So this is not gonna be the only fanciness of the roof. And don't worry, I'm not gonna forget about the windows, guys. I know I already did the windshield, but it's only to already have that handled. So of course you don't have to do exactly what I do. You can try and do better. And if you do have Xbox or anything like that, and yes, I'm going to put up a little challenge for you guys to actually try and do better than this, or come up with something creative with this kind of build. There we go. That looks legit, right? Well, I'm not done here. We still got the tail to do. So you want to try and see if you're at the center, or the best of the center. As you see right here, this is literally the center. Obviously, I'm not going to do like a pig style tail. That's because you want it to look like an airplane. So, of course, I know some people that will be watching this might enjoy this. And this is going to be quite the interesting airplane build. As you can see, I tried. But if you want to actually look at the man's at jeez, I couldn't think what to say there for a sec there. If you want to take a look at Dr. John Smith's build, Airplane, go check out his live stream. He did his live, and that's how he challenged me. Is I was actually on StreamYards on his live with him. So yeah, I can say that might be a crappy tell, but it's the thought that counts, right? So let's make this wing lower, shall we? I mean, we're already gonna need it to be more three-dimensional, but we'll get it lower because we actually need enough space for like a proper window, not a window that's literally touching the wing, if you know what I mean. I'm going to go ahead and do the more three-dimensional style. Now guys, I get my plane's a weird look shape, but I think mine's going to look legit. But at first glance, it does look a little crappy. But that's just my opinion. If you guys want, if you guys want to, go ahead and rate it. If you want to go ahead and do like that scale thing. 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. So, yeah. If you want to rate it, do that. So, I'm going to have to do the same with this wing over here. As long as Minecraft doesn't mess with me. Guys, because you know how Minecraft is. If you play it, it gets a bit laggy and it decides that it doesn't want to work. You know how that works. You know how that gets, guys. So, but as you can see right here, I'm making it more lower and a bit more three-dimensional, instead of looking all flat and just weird. But, and then up here, I take out the very top layer because it's a little too high, because I didn't realize. But it's an easy fix. So if you end up putting it too high and you feel like it's too high, then obviously there you go. Just do what I just did there. Just do a couple layers underneath and then go from there. Now, every plane has a door to get in, right? From the terminal. So, there you go. A door to get in. And usually it is right by the cockpit. And look what I did successfully. Right by the cockpit. There's a bat in here. But that's going to be an easy fix. Ivan, dude, I'm in the middle of doing a video, so you're going to have to chill yourself. Chill, chill, chill. Okay. So obviously I forgot one other item. You need two others actually. A door. Which I'm going for this door as Dr. John Smith calls the chocolate door. But actually, as you see right there, it says dark oak. And it's these stairs. And then let's do the door like this. And then I'm gonna get a sword to get rid of these bats. For the diamond. Because I don't need bats just flying around. Okay, I got rid of 1, 2. There we go. Let me take care of the night cycle thing. Make it day again. There we go. So, of course, with cabins, usually your seats are usually a couple spots away from the door. So, there you go. And then, of course, on airplanes, the seats are literally kind of like one space away from each other. Oops. See, guys, I managed to break blocks, but that's only because I don't mean to. Actually partially blind, and I'm on a mobile device, so it does that to where and since I already put the wing thing on the back, I'm not going to fix it to where those seats are actually touching the wall. And now time to do the windows. That's right, it's going to get nice and bright up in here. And the last I checked, when I was on an airplane when I was 12, every seat had a window. So, there we go. And there we go. Obviously, it's a really big space. In a lot of airplanes, they usually have a wall separating the cabin and the little way how you go into the plane. So I'm going to do that. Oops. No. Cooperate. Thank you. Obviously, usually planes will have a door leading into the cabin, but I'm just gonna leave it like that. And then with the cockpit, I'm actually going to do that, and then I will put a door. There we go. Usually, actually, cockpits have every plane actually for cockpits and whatever have like a door that's usually locked, so that'd be the best idea for iron doors. But I'm leaving that door like that on purpose, but with the cockpit, since it's meant for like the pilot and co-pilot, I'm going to grab if I can clear my throat without struggle, an iron door. Of course, people are inviting me like crazy to play Minecraft because I'm online, but just disregard those invites because I am currently doing a video for you guys. Honestly, with this video, I hope my gaming channel becomes a big hit because tomorrow is when some channels get taken down on YouTube, and I do not want my train and gaming channels to end up off the face of YouTube. I already know for a fact my elevator channel will stay on YouTube because they even said in the email, can't wait to see what you bring to us in 2020. I didn't get that email from my train and gaming channel, so I want my gaming channel and train channel to stay on YouTube. So, since we need the captain and co-captain to be able to get into there, obviously you need the buttons. Okay, now I'm going to get rid of doors and such. We don't need any more of the doors, and we can get rid of the things. I think since a lot of airplanes have like food and stuff and storage, since we're still inside, we'll go ahead and put some chests in it. I'm not going to fill out the chests due to the fact that I don't want to waste too much time in the video doing that. So, oops. Now it won't look so empty. I'm going to do that right there. Obviously, we can't get to the bottom chest because the other ones are in the way, but they're there for decoration, so let's see. Let's go ahead and do lights. Since airplanes usually have those strip lights, like, you know, those long lights, I'm gonna do end rods to resemble those type of lights. And I'm gonna go from all the way back here, and clearly it's starting to become night again, so that's why it looks nice night time out those windows now, and so it clearly got brighter up in here because of that. And now same on this end. It's like a microphone. I'm clearly not going to sing any lyrics to any songs due to copyright reasons. And so I'm not about to get random look. I guess typical YouTubers do make typical mistakes, so. And I made a few mistakes. but I also fixed them. Oops. And I'm gonna do the same lighting up in the cockpit. There we go. Oh, I forgot I need buttons to get out. Guys, don't forget that detail. Don't forget that detail. Otherwise, you're gonna do what I just did. Your girl elevator just trapped herself in the cockpit. But I was able to fix it without running into the door. And Minecraft would cockpit itself. And since, oops, I thought I had the end rod in my hand. Since that usually has light, I click that, you goofball thing. Light up this area. And now it's okay, it's raining. Let's clear the rain. There, clear.
Change.
Boom. Okay, so of course your airplane usually has wheels. More like landing gear, some people call it. But you need it to be decent enough to be landing gear. So there we go. As you see right there, I made one wheel. Let's do that. There we go. And that's one down. Okay, I'm gonna make this lighter. There we go. That's one wheel. Okay, landing gear. And then see here. So as you can see, I went at least 1, 2, 3 blocks in. At first it was 2 blocks in, so 1, 2, 3, and then of course you're gonna want to make this wheel as well. And there you should have a perfect set of wheels. I get they're all attached, but that's the best I can do for this. And then we'll go to the back and do 2 more. Let's go a couple blocks in, so at least 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 blocks in. 1, 2, 3, and then go right beside that. And there we go. And then make your wheel. Then take it out a couple. Actually, for this one, just do this and then do the same thing on this side. Because with these ones, since you don't have the wing to actually hold them, you only have the bottom of the cabin to do that with. And so there we go. And we can't just have it randomly peeking up like that. So now let's do the engine, which is usually hanging off of either end of the. Let's do the engine, dark gray concrete. Let's get rid of the stuff that we don't need anymore. And go to the right thing, dark gray concrete. And then let's do a little rectangle like that. Go out a couple, and there we go. Go out one, and then go in one. And there you go. That's the engine right there for that side. And then that would be, I put it right on the middle block of that part of the wing. So do it on this side too. Go one in, and then that, two down, one out, one in, and there you go. And that would be a completed airplane. So let me know what you guys think in the comments about this airplane. I think it came out really beautifully. I get the tail piece may not be the greatest, but actually, you know what? I just thought of something. Let's do a little 3D look. Yeah, I want to do it like that. Let's give it a little 3D look. Instead of the flat kind of look. There's that side, and then do this as well. Yeah, good thing I have the proper block for that. Minecraft decides to kind of mess with my brain a little there. Oh yeah. There we go. I think that looks beautiful. So as always, or I shouldn't say that because now that's taking somebody else's intro or outro, and also this is the first thing that I've ever built on video for a tutorial. So let me know in the comments what you think about this airplane, and Dr. John Swift, just tell me what you want me to build next. For the next thing. So there you go. There's your beautiful airplane. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!